city of Temple is celebrating a major milestone, one that's been nearly 2 decades in the making. After 18 years of planning, construction, and complex engineering, the Bird Creek Interceptor project is officially complete.
When you have an older city and you have pipes, this is like a 60-year-old system, you have some clay pipes in there. What happens is this infrastructure is put in back in the day, and then you have subdivisions that come in afterwards and they're adding to the flows. And we have to evaluate all these systems and determine which ones need our attention the most so that we can eliminate as much improper flow into the lift station and the treatment plant that we can.
This massive underground project was one of the largest and most important utility upgrades in Temple's history. The Bird Creek Interceptor is a critical wastewater pipeline originally built more than 60 years ago that included using clay pipe and brick manholes. Over the years, it just couldn't keep up, leading to backups, overflows, and even park closures after heavy rains.
The old system, the big issues were it didn't have enough capacity, so the pipes weren't big enough, but also it was that overflow situation, so that whenever we had high rains, our manholes would surcharge. That means sewage would come bubbling up from the top. This is along the Bird Creek Basin, so it's following the creek.
In 2007, the city launched a plan to fix the problem, starting with a full evaluation of the system and developing a phased approach to replace and upgrade over 5 miles of pipeline, which is no easy task.
We evaluated the system from the Shallowford lift station up north in this Bird Creek Basin, and we determined there was about 5.3 miles worth of pipe that we need to update.
It began with Phase 1 at Salmon's Golf Course, finished in 2011. Phase 2 followed through the industrial park in 2012. Then came pipe rehabilitation in Phase 3 in 2014. Phase 5 in 2019, which helped eliminate sewage overflows at Lions Park. And finally, the most challenging phase, Phase 4, now complete in 2025.
The timing was done so the easier parts were done first. We knew we were going to have to upgrade the Shallowford lift station, so that had to be timed in as well. So it was timed for both budget, because it was very expensive, and it was also timed for that Shallowford lift station upgrade so it could handle the improvements that we were making the flows.
Phase 4 took years of planning and was so complex it had to be split into 3 mini phases: 4A, 4B, and 4C. Crews worked in narrow easements through backyards, under creeks and roads, and sometimes 30 feet underground. One tunnel under Pecan Valley Drive had to be hand dug over 1,000 feet long. On top of that, 31 bypass pumping systems were needed to keep wastewater flowing safely during construction. Many of those pumps ran 24/7 in residential areas.
That's one of those sections that was put in, neighborhoods were built around it, very deep pipe. We had topography challenges because of the depth of the pipe. We had the challenges of going through neighborhoods, working in people's yards. We had a bypass pump running 6 months, 24/7, so it was very disruptive in the neighborhoods. The depth of the pipe was challenging. There were a lot of challenges with this one.
The final piece, Phase 4C, included improvements to Daniels Drive and a new retaining wall along Bird Creek. It was officially finished in April 2025, marking the end of an 18-year effort.
In public works, we're doing public service, and here we are going through your neighborhood for 2-3 years, ripping things up, disturbing everything. But the impacts for the future, we won't have to do that. Other than maintenance, we've got a new line in from the Salmon's Golf Course along this Bird Creek Basin all the way to the Shallowford lift station, which also has a new force main going to the Dozier plant. So we've got a system that's going to last a long time.
We know this final stretch of work wasn't easy. 2.5 years of construction meant road closures, construction, and disruption for residents in these neighborhoods. To everyone who lived through it, thank you. Your patience helped make this citywide improvement possible.
It's really rewarding when you're done. It's better than when you cut the lawn and it feels good. You know, we've done a great service for the public, and we need to recognize them because they really put up with a lot of disturbances.
We now have a modern, efficient, and resilient wastewater system built to serve our growing community for generations to come. Thanks for watching this episode of Let's Talk Temple. We'll see you next time.